What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Shar. Y'all know what time it is. Hit the like button, turn the notification on, and subscribe to the channel. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Listen, y'all make it do what it do, what it do, what it do. And make sure you speak when you walk on in a chat, child, because ain't nobody sleep with you last night. All right, now that we got all the accolades out the way, hello and lottie-dottie, everybody. All right. And remember that this is not a chat for children, so if you're a child, you probably should exit stage left. All right, let's get into it. I'm going to try to slow down a little bit, at least as much as I could, because y'all know I am a speed talker. All right, so get your pen and paper if you need to, so you can stick with me. Today we're going to talk about Mr. Marsau. I had a couple names for him before I started, but you know what I said? As grown folks, we should just call a thing, an ace, and a spade. Okay, so recently Marsau went. Okay, let's backtrack a little bit. So Marsau and Letitia originally introduced this project in January 2023. Okay, they came, they showed the poster. This would be the new hotel that they would be contracting back in January 30th, 2023. That was the original post, okay? Then we didn't hear nothing for quite a while. All right, now, per another content creator by the name of BT, said that this money was orchestrated back in, I believe, 2018, 2019. Okay, and don't quote me on that, but I believe the money was brought out then. So I guess it just came to the forefront over in 2023. So since that time, she's saying that a lot of these projects that was granted the money, these construction companies that was granted the money has already built their businesses and are up and running. Everybody but Scope. Okay, so I guess Marsau got wind what folks was talking about, and you know what the YouTube streets be ringing bells about, because y'all know they act like they're not concerned, but they really are. So Marsau goes live damn near 12 months later, and he says that I'm live, right? And he goes live on December 6th, okay? And he's walking through the construction site. He says that, you know, he's being funny, and he's saying things like, you know, yeah, you know, I'm walking through this construction site for basically clout, but he used the word storyline, okay? As if he was being a jokester, right? As if what we were saying or what he heard out here in the streets weren't correct. And he wanted to prove a point to us. Y'all know my motto, too much energy given to what do not occur, okay? If it's not happening, it's not true, why even address it, okay? But listen, to each his own. However, he goes to this site, he walks through, he's asking all these fancy questions to the different contractors or the different construction workers that's in the building. He even gets to the rooftop where, you know, their sign is showed, and he's showing that, you know, we are doing this, all right? He says at the end of that video, he says something along the lines of basically keep believing what you want to believe, and I will play the exact words here. Keep believing what you want to believe. Do what you want to do. We working over here, basically, okay? And that's a paraphrase, but you guys will get exactly what he said in a second. But stay with me, okay? So fast forward to yesterday, the 29th. Black Titanic did a review, and she goes to the construction site, and she says, look, I know that this is what he did, and I too can, you know, stand on the property or on the site and take a bunch of pictures and film here and do what I want to do. I can even go and I could insert my own billboard, but it's a paid advertisement if I choose to. And that's what she's alleging that Marsau had done in this instance, okay? Now, my biggest question is, I don't know who's going to take time out of their day to walk through a construction site. And I didn't. You guys can, you know, meet me where I'm at, or, you know, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know construction sites that's going to let somebody walk through that isn't a part of the construction. You know, it's a safety issue, okay, to be able to walk through a construction site just dressed, you know, and it'd be given, you know, it would be given mental illness to me if you had the time of the day to walk through a construction site fully dressed with your hard hat on and your business printed across your shirt. That will be a lot of time and energy. However, we've saw stranger things, okay? So I'm going to say, and I'm going to jump off the limb here to say, between the time that he did this live back in December 6th, back on December 6th of 2023 until now, December 29th, 2023, what happened, right? That's not even a full month, okay? So if Black Titanic is saying, listen, I'm out here, I got my camera, I've walked across this site, your billboard is not out here anymore, and you guys have been put off the project. Now, I'm going to still say allegedly because, okay, it's not my info. I'm just trying to pin some pieces together to make it make sense, okay? Now, that's not even a full month that they would have been taken off the project. So here what I'm going to say. Just say that he was still on the contract as of the 6th of this year. And now we're at the 29th and he's been put off. We have questions, okay? What transpired that would have put them off? You guys were given $7.6 million for this project. Now, I can go off the limb because I'm no expert in contracting, right? Or construction work. So I can go off the limb and say that maybe they got wind of all the suitcases and things weren't moving smoothly, or maybe other things that was happening prior to, like the young lady came out and said, look, he was taking my money, and he was putting a deposit on those things, but I would never be able to refund them things because he was putting them in his name. Maybe that kind of stuff was going on. Now, I don't know that to be true, but there's a lot of questions that I have that will put them out so late in the game of this particular contract, right? That's late in the game. All right. Because here we are. We had him on the 6th, dressed up, ready to go, talking to the contractors, and he allegedly was still on the project. Now we are the 29th, and you know, it's been reported that he's no longer on this project. And she says, I dare you to try to make me a liar, right? And I'm going to do what I need to do to prove you wrong, okay? Now, I'm going to say what happened. I have questions, right? So back in April the 16th, that's when him and Tisha was walking through the site, right? And him and Tisha was walking through the site. This is their project. You know, they were so excited about it. It even was a little cute moment in there. Tisha was too short for the camera. I thought that was cute. But listen, that's my little giggle for the day. Okay, but anyway, on May 25th of that, it was just the foundation. So they have been working because on the 6th, here we are with basically an almost completed building, okay? Where all the walls and everything of that nature was up, okay? All the wiring looked like it was up. So they allegedly were still on this project. So my question is, at what timeline did they get put off the project? Now, this is not to the content creator. This is just my thoughts and theory that I have, right? So were you out of the contract before you even went live on the 6th, and you just wanted to prove the bloggers wrong because you hear the talk in the street, right? Or were you still on that project when you walked through, right, on the 6th, and then something happened within this time frame, less than a month, where they put you off? Or are you saying to us, y'all don't know what the hell y'all talking about? I'm still on the contract and I'm still doing what the hell I'm doing. Okay, so you know, it's a whole lot of things in there that I can kind of conclude or try to conclude or make sense of it. But it's just not, the math ain't mathing for me. Okay. On so many levels, right? So here we are on the 6th. It would be a mental state for me that you will walk through a construction site that you are no longer a part of and start asking all these people questions and act like you are a part of it if that's not so. All right. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say, I hope you didn't do no shit like that. Okay. Because then we got other questions. Right? It's a mental case at this point. So we're going to hope, and it's still allegedly because this isn't, have not been confirmed, at least not on my end. I am not the fly on the wall. So it's still allegedly, but we want to know what happened between the 6th and the 29th that you are allegedly no longer the contractors on this project. All right. Now, I would say that it would be a shame that you lost something like that. Although I'm not a big Scott's fan, right is right and wrong is wrong. This was a huge opportunity for you guys to shine. So if you blew that bag, man, it means that it's in the bloodline, okay? And you guys don't have no intentions on running things smoothly, equally, or even in the right just doing things right. You guys don't have no intentions because in your bloodline to just be trifling as hell. And that's okay. Say my mama raised me that way. That's cool. Okay. So in May, it was just the foundations, right? And we've already asked the question, what happened with the 7.6 million, right? What happened with that? And then we have a question, did you ever get it? Was it ever granted to you? Was it in the work, right? And if it was given to you, did you use the full whatever, and did you complete the job? That's the questions, all right? Or did they get it? and then they were fired, right? We don't know, but there's a lot of questions because a lot of people do not want to deal with you when you got the heat like that. So did these, particular people get wind of all the suitcases of them being sued and was like, take them off immediately, they can cost us too much? Or were you giving them some of the same things that everybody else alleges that you did in the past, and you just was like, and they just was like, no, thank you. Or you still there, right? And we just wrong, right? So I got questions, right? Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. But it is being alleged that Marsau and Tisha Scope Industry has been fired from this $7.6 million construction contract for their Fairfield Inn hotel project, okay? And I want to be honest, because I haven't heard anything about the Legoland that they've been building, Rocky Mountain over there. I haven't heard anything about that. We're still waiting for this, this big grand interest of this big old home that they're going to build. We haven't heard anything about it. So I said, damn, least they could do is come through for us one time with something that they completed and did it in right and decency and order, okay? But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, honey. Do y'all think they're still in the project and, we just bluffing? Or we tripping? Or was it never that case and they blew it up bigger than what it was? Or was it there and now it's not? Okay, so let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Turn the notification on and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, checkmates. Bye.
Building a hotel. This is what building look like. Every now and then we get a little something right. Every now and then. It's gonna be built now. I want y'all to know that. I know. We doing a lot for a storyline, but this how it look. Alright? Hey Louise, where are the penetrations from Apex that we're talking about that are low? Oh, this is through the sidewall. All right.
So this one. This is. I just had to show the three so far, and I know there's two.
This wall's rated.
Yeah.
Okay.
And basically, obviously, it's gonna be rated, so that's why they're saying it's
okay
because it's double penetration.
Yeah.
When you go through that one and coming down.
Yeah.
And when he comes down, he said that's gotta get spring loaded because it's no longer gonna be at the height of the automator.
Right. All right. Getting done with this and getting the hell up out of here. Go to the next one. Yeah, we got a few more coming up, man. But nah, Framers did their thing. It's just crazy. You don't do it till you do it. Then all of a sudden you did it. But I'll pick back up with y'all. Anyway, be blessed. Keep building. Keep living the dream. Keep thinking people ain't doing nothing when they do it. Peace.